My overall impression is one that I'll never forget. I started out the trip just thinking, we're going to be down in Brazil in the jungle ministering, and then we get down there, and it was a little bit different, but still unique in its own way, and the overall experience was just more than words could really say. But I think I've seen a new side of the Lord's work that I'll never forget. The people in Brazil were amazing. They had the biggest loving hearts I think I've ever had the pleasure of being with. We got down there to the airport and they greeted us with the biggest hugs I've ever had, squeezed the living daylights out of all of us, biggest smiles ever. And no, I didn't know a single one of them. They treated me like I was family. They took us back and they were always feeding us, bringing us coffee, little treats, anything they could do to make our stay better. Even the little kids everywhere, where they would always want to go play football. I taught them little hand games. We had our little handshakes that we would do all the time. Every day I'd get there and they'd all run up beside you and, show you the new little hand trick they learned, or they would practice overnight. And, it was fantastic. And even one of our patients, we did some dental work on her, and she was so thankful. She said thank you, thank you, thank you so many times. And on the last day she ended up making a cake and bringing it back for us. And just that love, I mean, yes, we've gone down there to do that for them, but for them to do that out of the kindness of their hearts back for us, it just blows your mind. And it was a wonderful thing. One thing I'm going to take home from this experience is this side of the Lord's ministry, I think, and how dentistry and how a job that the Lord has blessed us and with the ability to do something, and how He blesses us with that job, and how we can take that to different lands and different areas of society and be able to bless others, but also more importantly how we can use that job to unite others under the common goal of Christ's salvation, and how we can use that, say dentistry for this instance, how we can use that to unite people from all around the world, how we can witness to others, how we can bring other people in, how we can use that to share the gospel first. No matter what we're doing, we can further the kingdom in that, whether it's being a dentist, doing anything. If we put God first and stress Him in our jobs and our daily lives, that can be our ministry. One of the most special instances for me while I was down there was it was during the heat of the day. We were grinding away, and I was assistant Dr. Ringler, and we had gotten done with a good few patients. It was probably around 11 o'clock in the day, and he's like, have you seen Steve outside? And I'm like, yeah, a little bit, you know, off and on. He's like, okay, we're gonna take a little break. So we took a break, and we went outside, and Steve was out there evangelizing. And Grant looks at me and he's like, you know what, John? All of this dentistry, all of these fillings and extractions and cavities, this is all gonna burn away one day. But he says that right there, what Steve is giving me, will last forever. And he's like, what we're doing doesn't matter, but this is a means to be able to give them the gospel. And that's what hit me hard, and that's a big thing I'm going to take home, and that was one of the special things that I was shown on this trip.